Had a barred owl come in on the 5th of January, so still the first week of January. I'm trying to catch everybody up. This guy was supposedly hit by a car. When that happens, it's really important that we watch for concussions. We don't want to leave them outside. A lot of people will say, oh, put them in a container, in a dog crate, let them sleep overnight, and then let them go. Well, there's a lot of things wrong with that kind of advice. You don't want to wait overnight and then release an owl first thing in the morning. They're actually nocturnal, so it's really important that they go at dusk. And you really want to watch them. When they have a concussion, they can have all kinds of secondary issues. And if they were hit by a car at all, it's really important that they get checked to make sure that there's no fractures, breaks, and things like that that would prohibit them from flying appropriately. Not just flying, but doing natural things like perching and hunting and things like that. They need to be able to do all of it before they get the gold star for release. So we had our barred owl come in, suffering from a concussion. We palpated really quickly and I didn't feel any breaks. We went over to the vet. She agreed that she didn't feel anything broken, so we did not do an x-ray. Sometimes we'll do x-rays anyways, just to be sure, but with this guy, there was no weird posture, there's no drooping of a wing, nothing like that, and since x-rays cost money, we try to be frugal with it. There are lots of wildlife centers who will take them in and do an x-ray on every single bird, and that is amazing. So if we ever have any questions, we're not sure, or our vet's not comfortable, then we just defer to them and let them go from there. But this guy was pretty obviously had a concussion, having some trouble focusing the eyes, was displaying some weird behaviors like not being afraid of humans, which is weird. That's weird. They're usually pretty aggressive birds. You'll hear them clack their little beak at you. They'll throw their talons up at you. Barred owls are pretty big birds, so they're not one to be messed around with. And the person was able to go pick them up very easily and put them into a dog crate, and then brought it to us. So at that point, we are going to, well, we did watch for a couple of days, just observe. We ended up giving fluids, and some meds from the vet, and then we just waited and we saw a big improvement. She started eating, and then we moved her into the outdoor enclosure where she has been trying to kill us every day. So I think she's trying to say she wants to go back out. Right, we are back out in Centerville. That's where our barred owl was found, and she is all ready for release. She passed her flight test and got the thumbs up from our veterinarian, so we put on our puffy pants and braved the snow. It has been snowing for days. It's finally given up a little bit. The sun is out, but it is about dusk, which is the perfect time of day to release our owl. It is about 40 minutes till dusk, to be exact. We drove him out there and opened the cage. Didn't need too much encouragement here. She turned around and just gave us a look that kind of said goodbye, and I hope it said thank you. It might have been more of a grimace at me, but she took off and we couldn't have been happier.